What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So we're starting off here on our second day. I think technically I skipped yesterday, but that's fine because I fell asleep on the couch when I wanted to record, so I wasn't able to. Anyways, we're starting off here with Tom Nook. He's saying, "Hello, hello. Time for an island-wide broadcast, your source for island news. I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your island ears for a short time. Let's get started." Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 5:19 p.m. this happy Sunday, January 11th, 2026. Tom, that's my job. I wasn't even able to say that yet. I can't say I have much in the way of news to report to you today. Oh, Jesus. Today's another one of those cold days that'll chill you through and through. I thought this was an island, Tom. But it's perfect weather for building a friendly island Snowboy. When snow's piled up outside, you can sometimes find rolled up balls of snow while you're out and about. Keep rolling them to make them bigger. Stick one on top of the other, and you'll have made a Snowboy. Thank you, Tom. You can tell that somebody else is better at doing the announcements than Tom, but we'll meet them when we come across them. So you can see here that we've got mail, so we're going to check that from our mom. "My dear Gabe, whenever I see a plane, I think of you and wave at those airborne strangers with all my might. I had no idea how many flights took off each day. My arm is exhausted. Enjoy your fresh start, Mom." And she sent us something. Oh yeah, I already looked at that. The Nintendo Ninjas were coming for me. And we still look like Will Byers, so I would hopefully like to change that. Oh, peaches. That's actually perfect. Because our island fruit is orange, and there's a few fruits that you can not choose from, but a few fruits that you can spawn on the island with. A few different options, but you only get one to start, and eventually you have the opportunity to get more as you play. Let's go see what's going on here at the square. Oh, we can... When there's a little yellow bird on the bulletin board, it means there's a new post. I'm going to take a sip of my my 5:30 p.m. coffee real quick, because I'm a lunatic, and I drink coffee all day. I'm actually just going to finish it. So let's read some of these. "Island residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other, celebrate special events, and more." So pretty much, I feel like that's probably more useful if you are sharing your island with your family, your friends, whoever you're like. I mean, I never do multiplayer Animal Crossing. I feel like I'm missing a big component. I mean, like I did like on Wild World when I was a kid. I even played some multiplayer City Folk too, which was pretty cool. I think long ago I might have had a video of it. But I mean, at this point, New Horizons, I've done a little bit with Shelly and with my sister, but aside from that, like it's not a too multiplayer heavy game for me. At this point in my life, I don't do much multiplayer at all. I am pretty much mostly a single player gamer. I'm a gamer. Please insert something right there just to fucking do the Tips Fedora guy. I feel like that's perfectly encapsulates that sentence. We'll use this board to post important notices and other useful... Yeah, so anytime there's anything going around on the island, any events, you're going to get notified on the bulletin board. Good news, we placed a tape deck in front of the resident services so you can enjoy group stretching sessions. Remember, happy island living begins with daily exercise. Thank you, Tom. So now we actually are going to go inside the resident services tent and see what Tom's got for us today. Because I think he does... There's I don't want to call it a lengthy tutorial, but there's a bit of a handhold for the first few days that you're on the island. Eventually, it really lets go, but it's going to be pretty... I mean, I don't want to call it a story, because there's not a super big story in Animal Crossing, but it's more involved than regular Animal Crossing, where it's just like, remember to pay off your house, or I'm going to break your legs. Bye! Like, there's a bit more to it now. Ah, Gabe, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island, or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. If you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. Yeah, we definitely want to do that because crafting is a huge part of this game. Unfortunately, as much as I wasn't a fan of the crafting, and especially the tool system, we'll get to there. They did do that, for better or for worse. I've discovered my DIY workbench. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. It will be quite useful for island life, So shall I put you down for the next available session? Tom, I don't have a choice, so let's do this. Yes, that's the island spirit. That seemed very not spiritful. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Oh, that's convenient. Thank you, Tom. Welcome to my DIY workshop. Oh, I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY, or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today, we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, it will require a mere 5 tree branches. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials. I'm like 90% sure we already... Ah, we have 4, of course. Why wouldn't I? Alright, let's go grab... Oh, I see one in the distance, right up here. Alright, during the time away, I have acquired more games, and I was testing them out, so we'll see how everything goes. I was playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and it was running flawlessly, so maybe some of that. I wanted to do Heart Gold, but I'm trying to find where the save is on my old computer, and I'm really struggling to find it. So we'll see. Heart Gold might be dead in the water, and then it might be time for maybe some Brilliant Diamond, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. A lot of people don't like the Gen 4 remakes. They're fine. I feel like they should have probably just remade Platinum, or at least implemented a lot of the changes that Platinum put into Gen 4. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I put like 250 hours into Diamond as a kid. I like adore Gen 4, so when the remakes came out, I was all about them. But anyways, Gabe, found the necessary materials? Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes, to begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Alright. And eventually, you are able to craft your own workbench. How do I... Oh, they don't let you mash the button in the initial one. I made a flimsy fishing rod. They're all flimsy. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Well, just one last thing, I have a few common DIY recipes for you. Free of charge, naturally. You'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it? And so, I don't know if it mentions it right away, but the tools are breakable. They are not permanent tools as they were in previous games, and that is slightly annoying. It's like always at the least opportune time, I'll be trying to catch fish, and all of a sudden my fishing rod's like, no, not anymore. I'm broken. And then I have to either go and buy one, or I have to run around, grab everything, and craft one. It's just kind of annoying, and especially, I don't know if I should bring this up this early. I mean, if you're watching this, you've probably played the golden tools in Animal Crossing, long-standing rewards for completing either fishing, bug, all the various collectibles in the game. Even the gold tools, you'll get the recipe when you catch all the fish or bugs. But the gold tools are still breakable as well. It takes a very long time, but they're still breakable. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish. Yes, I know how to catch a fish, Tom. Let's also talk to you. Let's see, we're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. Yeah, let's take a look. Great. I don't have any money, but when we do, Perhaps we should get a candle, or no, we have a lamp, I think. Want to support efforts to beautify the island? We'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. You want to know whether we'll buy something? Just ask. Let's also check the recycling. Oh, how silly of me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That's the recycle box for all the residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Yeah, I guess we can take this, and we'll take the stone too. And then also this is the Nook Miles machine. I should give you a brief introduction to that terminal as well. It is our Nook Stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Gabe. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD. Honestly, I forgot what that meant. It's so many Animal Crossing games have it's your bank, yeah, for the Bank of Nook. And they always abbreviate it ABD, and I'm like, what does that even mean? So I'm learning something new. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook Miles, and that's why I called it the Nook Mile machine, because that's essentially what you'll be using it for. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. So obviously... Oh yeah, okay, so you'll get bonus Nook Miles for checking the machine each day, and with each day that you check, the bonus miles will go up and up in like a multiplier. So the first day you get 50, I think the next day you get 100, and so on and so forth. They go up by 50s, I think. So we should check our phone, because we have a ton of stuff here. There's a camera, which I never really use. I think I've used it a couple of times. You can move freely of it, and will be able to take pictures like so. How do I take it? Start. Okay. So I'm taking a picture there, and then I don't know where you can view them. It's possible to view them? They might just end... Oh, you know where they end up? They end up on your Switch system, but I don't know where those end up now. So if I do find it, maybe I'll put it at the end of the video. And then also, there's the Nook Miles app, or Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at the Nook Stop in the Resident Services Center. Make the most out of island life. Earn Nook Miles. So, for doing various things, you get bonus Nook Miles. Like, this is just moving to the island. We got 500 Nook Miles. If we go catch fish, I think this is talking to the neighbors. Yeah, chatting with residents. Go talk to your neighbors, you'll get Nook Miles. Catching bugs, you'll earn Nook Miles. Getting DIY recipes and crafting DIY tools, you'll get Nook Miles. Flowers. Catching shellfish. Oh, we got Nook Miles for taking a picture, which was smart on me. I didn't even realize. Extra credit. Your passport has some information you can edit. Oh, yes, we'll get to that. Bulletin board, decorating, all this stuff. And then here's the DIY recipes. You can also register frequently crafted items as favorites, so make good use of it while you DIY. So this is stuff that we've got from Nook. We've got our custom designs where you can create patterns for shirts and stuff like that. Everybody knows about that if you've played an Animal Crossing game before. And then we've got the map. I feel like... Or no, we had a more rustic version of the map, I think, in the first episode. So everything's on this main little stretch of island. I can't, like, zoom over it. I can only point at various things, and then it'll have a little pop-up. But you can see the airport, resident services, a couple houses, and then as things go on during the game, we'll be able to build bridges to the other islands, or like other pieces of the island. Here's the passport. Passport information is shown here. This information may be blah blah blah. You can change your photo or comment at any time, customize them to show off your style. So this just says your island's name, what fruit you started off with, I think your status as an islander, so if other people are sharing the island with you, like other human players, obviously, it will say For me, it says very first relocator, but I think after that it goes on second, third, fourth. I don't know how many people can share an island. Maybe 8. And then it also says when you first started your island. So it says January 10th, 2026 for us. Rescue service is in case you get stuck somewhere while you are doing stuff that we will cover later once we unlock it. And then Island Life 101, I think, is just tips and tricks from Tom. So yeah, we've got to... What do we have to do? Oh, let's try to catch a fish. That is actually what I definitely need to do next. A big one. So hopefully this is not what I think it is, because there's one specific ocean fish that is rather large that everybody knows in Animal Crossing. Oh, no. That's actually, I prefer that over the fish. That old tire could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. And that also is something that can happen. As you pick stuff up or catch bugs, catch fish, your player can get ideas for DIY recipes. So you can earn them that way as well. And sometimes you'll walk into villagers' houses and they'll have a workbench inside. And they'll be working on certain DIY stuff. And if you don't have that recipe, they'll give it to you. A boot. Okay, so we are 0 for 2 with fish, but we are 2 for 2 with DIY recipes, so that's pretty sweet. I don't know if the music is going on in the game. I don't think it is. Okay, our first fish is a squid. So that's very nice. Squids are okay. I mean, they're like pretty mid-level fish. Ooh, there is that ball. Oh, the beetle. Dung beetles will roll up the balls of snow. We can try to make a snowman, I guess. That might be fun. But probably I will do most of the fishing off camera. I feel like that's what I've done traditionally in the past. Hopefully, actually... I'm just using a lot of words here. Okay, this is what I was going to say. I'm like, hopefully the other snowball is on this stretch of island, because if it's somewhere else, we cannot build our snowman. And Frozen characters will be very mad at us. I watched that movie maybe one time. I was not a fan. Alright. I feel like that is good. If you don't build them great, they might they might not be very happy. And nice to meet you. Finally, we can talk face to face. I was eager to meet you, even when I was just a million little flakes. Nice work rolling me up, bud. As you can see, I'm Snowboy. I won't last forever, so let's have some fun on this island while we can. Now listen, to thank you for making me, I want to share some knowledge about how to craft a special item. Check your Nook phone recipes for a frozen chair. Normally, you can only get stuff like that when you make the most perfect version of me. But it's my birthday today. We're meeting for the first time. Those events are worth some celebration. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I placed it with your belongings. Use it to make a special item of mine. Your snowcrafting sensibilities are admirable. For your first snowfolk, I look pretty good. With just a little more practice, I'm sure you can build a perfect me. I hope you'll craft me again. I'll be monitoring you. I'll be monitoring your snowgress. I feel like that doesn't work. Maybe you'll make me with a better sense of humor next time. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, he gave us a DIY recipe, and when... Oh, this is a different DIY recipe. It's how to craft a workbench. So we're going to go do that real quick, so then we can make the snowman, possibly. Or the frozen chair, possibly. Hello, Tom. I do appreciate the smiles and the waves when you come in and out of people's houses. We have to craft a flimsy net so that we can catch some snowflakes, and then we'll be able to build this chair. We can do this. Yeah, why not? Okay, now we can speed through it. So you just mash the A button and it speeds through it. What do we need to craft a workbench? Because I'm sick of coming in and out of here. We need hardwood and iron nuggets. I don't think we're going to be able to get hardwood because you need an axe to not chop down a tree, but just chop at a tree and it'll drop wood. I think it's hardwood and I don't think it's softwood. I don't think that's the right phrasing. But it's various styles of wood that the trees will drop, which are different than the branches. But right now, let's check the recipes, because I need to see how many branches I need to make a flimsy net. We need one more, and then we'll be good. And then we can catch some snowflakes, we'll build the chair, and then I think we will call it a day here. Because we've pretty much, I think, done everything we can for the day. Like I said, it kind of holds your hand in the beginning. You have to get through a bit of a tutorial section, and then it really opens up. So we will make our net, and like I said, I'll try to catch some fish and maybe some bugs off camera. There's not many bugs in winter, just a couple. But as the seasons change, we'll see different creatures, different fish, different bugs. But right now, we'll be using this to catch our snowflakes. I just have to find them. Here's one. Okay. And now we just gotta hunt them down. So, I don't really have a whole ton of stuff to talk about. I've just been... Today, I have been going through my old computer, like I said. I'm trying to find the Heart Gold save, so I can maybe record some of that. I have Melon DS all set up on my new computer, but no save file, unfortunately. We're gonna hunt it down. I've been just trying to take everything I can off of there. It's been just like months-long project. I can't like super leave it plugged in because there's really no good place to put my old computer. So when I do shit like this, I plug it in for a little while, take what I can off of it, and then I have to pretty much throw it back into like my closet. And just like, I'll be like, well, next weekend I'll plug it in again, because I don't really have a good space for it. It's just sitting pretty much on the side of my room, like on the other side of me right now, just putting a bunch of shit on a flash drive. I think 3DS games is what I started transferring. God, just open the curtain. Which also, I should look for the saves for that, because I did have that New Leaf LP for a while, and I don't want to lose that island, or that town. I almost called it an island. Alright, now we're going to craft a frozen chair. Then we'll go throw it in our tent. I made a frozen chair. All done for now. I was thinking, I have to grab my PS5 controller, I think, because I was trying to get my Xbox One to work with the PS3 emulator that I have. Nintendo, if you're watching, this is not emulation, I promise. It is not. Look at me in the eyes. It's not. Don't worry about it. But I have an immense love for sports games, obviously, and the last Madden game that I really gave any much of a fuck about was Madden 12, and I got it, so I wanted to boot it up and play it for a little while. I do like the free camera. You can pretty much go, ooh, ooh. There's no, brrr, brrr, like, I don't know. You know the noise I'm making. If no one's gonna have a video of it. It's in the original Animal Crossing with the C-stick camera. I can't make the noise super true to how it actually sounds. So now we can sit on our frozen chair and freeze our butt off and in style in our tent with our light that doesn't really illuminate anything. Anyways, I'm good old-fashioned Cola. I think we've done everything we can for the day. Might play a little off camera just to catch some bugs and fish, but in terms of moving the plot along, I think we're capped out. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow.